And we are live. Happy Thursday. It is our day to rise up and thrive in our Thursday champion training. Great to see all of you. Thank you for joining us. Any of those of you who are joining us live or you are watching the restream, we absolutely appreciate you. We thank you for joining us. We are here every Thursday about 6:30, a little tardy today, but we're here every single Thursday to talk about zero net cost benefits. And what are zero net cost benefits? Well, in the past, if an employer wanted to provide benefits for their valued employees, they would literally have to find a group plan that was affordable, and then they're required by law to pay for 50% of that insurance plan for their employee, and the employee generally pays the other 50%. Sometimes the employer, if they're feeling really generous, they will pay 100% of the premiums for their valued employees. And that can get really costly for them. Many, especially many new business owners, are not able to really find that to be affordable. And so oftentimes they will go without benefits. They will forego offering benefits to their valued staff just because it's not affordable. They can't afford to keep the business going and provide benefits for them. Now, because we have the zero net cost benefit program through AYG, you can offer, if you have at least 2 full-time employees, you may qualify to offer benefits at zero net cost to you as the employer and free to your valued employees. I think that's incredible. I call that a win-win. Free to the employer, and it's a great win for him or her, because now they're able to look like a superhero to their team. They're able to provide those benefits that they would like to be able to offer. There are also some tax incentives and some other credits that they will enjoy. It also helps to reduce the cost on workers' comp. So a lot of additional embedded benefits, but the main focus is providing benefits. And it's a win for their valued employees, right? They're able to access corporate style benefits at no cost to them. So what are we talking about today? You know what we're going to talk about? I'm going to say this really quick. We're going to talk about what HR teams need to know about zero net cost benefits. I think what an HR team needs to know about is that we're here to support you. If you're an HR department, you're working in HR, a lot of things come on your shoulders. You have the employer coming to you, you have your staff coming to you with a lot of different questions, and you're wearing a lot of hats. What we can do with zero net cost benefits is really support you in your role so that you don't have to feel like you got to know every answer to every question. How does the insurance work? What are the options? What are the co-pays? What are the deductibles? How can I use this? We can actually be there and lighten up your plate so that you feel supported, so that you feel that you don't have to do everything or know everything. And so that's what I wanted to share about today. And hopefully that you are enjoying this. And if you would like to provide benefits, listen, we would love to talk to you about zero net cost benefits. And, thinking about, we always talk about it's our Thursday to thrive. I say that 2025 is our year to stand up and thrive and rise in 2025. And I really believe that. I really do. There's a lot of things happening in our world, if you haven't noticed. A lot of uncertainty, a lot of changes, which gives us a lot of opportunity. I believe that in every adversity, there's a seed of a benefit, but only if we look for it. People make money when times are good, but I will tell you, most wealth is made during challenging and uncertain times. Are we living in some challenging and uncertain times? Absolutely. And now it's a lot of opportunity out there. And thank you for joining us, William. Great to see you. Michelle, oh my goodness, my amazing Michelle. Thank you for joining us. Great to see you. Michelle, I've been seeing you all day long. I think I just left another event with Jay and Americo, and you were there also. So great to see you. So we're going to talk about our goals. Like, what is goal setting? I took an incredible goal setting class with Queen Dr. Leslie Flowers. I call her the Queen Doctor. She didn't tell me to say that, but I just have so much respect for her and what she teaches. She taught this incredible goal setting class. And obviously, I'm not going to give you all of the golden nuggets there. But one thing I will say that she says publicly, so I feel like I can share this. She says that instead of having lots of different goals, have one goal. Just pick one goal and focus on that one goal. She did an incredible training a couple of weeks ago on her Think and Grow Rich event that she holds every Friday at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And she says, pick one goal and write down that one goal. She calls it your goal card. And I have mine right here, right? It's my goal card. So that's what I believe about goal setting. Is really we need to have somebody who can teach us how to set proper goals. And we have a few comments here. So I do want to hear from the rest of my incredible team. Great to see you. Why is it only 30 minutes? It's a quick show. We can't give you everything, Kenny. We can't have all the cake and all the cheesecake and everything in one event. We've got to give you just little nibbles here and there so that you come back next week. Oh dear. That's right. I'm so good. I only take 30 minutes. And of course, everybody loves Kenny or Kenny. He's making some savor the flavor, delectable, homemade. I'm not sure what it is. Sweet potato cheesecake. I'm not really sure how that all works, but anyhow, I love to hear from my team and what they think about goal setting, or maybe some golden nuggets that they would like to share about what they've learned about goal setting. So, Miss Christina, I pass the mic to you, my love.
Hello. So I love goals, and I've read many books on setting goals, and and it's never over. You always need a refresher, always need a reminder, and what you need, it's a journal. Really writing it down what it is that you want to achieve. Goals needs to be really specific. So if it's a money goal that you want to achieve, for example, you really need to have a specific amount and a specific deadline. When am I going to achieve this goal? And then your sub goals it becomes like a plan. What am I going to do to get there? And you break it down into smaller goals. But the most important thing about a goal, no matter how big it is or no matter how ambitious it is that once you write it down and you look at it black and white, you have to take action, even the smallest of the actions, and commit yourself, make a commitment to do something, no matter how small, at least 15, 20 minutes a day on that one goal. It will build momentum. You will see some tiny crumbs of result that will motivate you and will push you forward. So I think that's the most important thing about goals. Whatever it is, multiple income streams, getting all your ducks in a row, getting set up with all your insurances, your benefits, whatever it is, you have to make a plan, you have to write it down, and you really have to zoom on them, be super focused on it. And they're not impossible to achieve. It just takes you to put one foot in front of the other. And if you have 3 goals on your list, right? I like to have 3 to 4 goals on my list, and you only do 2 today, but tomorrow you write 4 again, and you write those 2 again in that list, and that's how you chip it. That's all I wanted to share about goals.
That was a lot to share about goals. You dropped a lot of golden nuggets. I love the golden nuggets. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kenny. He invited everyone. I appreciate you. We absolutely appreciate the love for sure. Love it, love it, love it. And I would ask those of you who joined us, what are your golden nuggets that you do about setting your goals? Like, what are some tidbits that you can share with us? Because this is a mastermind, right? This is all of us coming together. So I love what you shared about having a journal. I think for me, a journal has really been transformational. And I do a couple things with my journal, but one of them that I do is every day at the end of the day, I do my evening routine. A lot of people give a lot of credibility, a lot of energy to a morning routine, and I think that's important. But I also think an evening routine is very critical. This is where people kind of get lost in the sauce like a meatball. They don't have an evening routine. So they're starting their day trying to achieve their goals, but they're already behind. Dr. Benjamin Hardy says if you lose an hour in the morning, you're going to spend all day trying to find it. So one thing I do is I write down 3 things that I need to accomplish that day, right? Just 3. Of course, I do more than 3 things, but what are the 3 things that no matter what, I need to get done? That for me works. If you like 4 or 5, for me, that gets a little bit much. I feel a little bit of pressure, but 3, then I feel like I can always achieve it no matter what happens. Even if I get a little bit off track. I'll tell you a quick story. A few months ago, my precious grandson was sick and he was really, really sick. My daughter called me. I had to drive from Monterey, where I live, to the Central Valley where she lives. That's about an hour and a half drive. And I had not planned to drive out there, but I went ahead because he wasn't feeling well. I rearranged my schedule, went ahead. We took him in, got him taken care of. And by this time, it was probably about 4 or 5 o'clock. Well, pretty much most of my day was gone. What I did though is I went back to my 3 goals that I had set up for the day, right? My top 3. And I looked at what could I still get done. And I was able to get those 3 things completed. So even though I had taken off a lot of time during the day, I still feel like I accomplished something. I still felt like I was like, yes, I had done the work that I needed to do that day and not beat myself up about it. I didn't have to feel bad about taking off time. I didn't feel like I was behind. I felt like, okay, I still got done my top 3 and I was able to be there for my precious grandson. So I absolutely love that. And I'd ask all of you, do you use journals? I did see a golden nugget in here. I think Michelle dropped a golden nugget. What did she say? Yeah, write them everywhere. Yes. So I'm keeping my goal card, rewrite it many times, put it everywhere. Take these little, I love these little, what do you call these? These little index cards. You can get them for $1. I think it's $1.25 tree now, right? It used to be the dollar store. That's absolutely right. Get those, write your goal down 10 times, 20 times. And stick it everywhere. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it in your notebook. Put it in your car in the visor. Put it on your door. Put it on your mirror when you wake up. Put it under your pillow. Do any of you do that? I do that. Put them under my pillow at night, right? You want it to be so that it's everywhere, so that you get those reminders, so that when little things happen and you get off track or you feel a little discouraged or you're like, why am I working so hard? You look at your goal card and it reminds you, right? It reminds you like, okay, this is why I'm doing this. I'm going to do it. So that was a great, great share. Let's see. We got a few more people. Miss Lisa, thank you for joining us. Great to see you. I've been seeing you all day long too. I think we've been in a couple of rooms together. I've been on LinkedIn all day long together today. A lot of great events happening. And yes, Lisa did finally show up. Thank you for inviting her, Kenny. We do appreciate you. And let's see. Keep the show for another. No, we're not going to be here for another hour. We turn into pumpkins. We turn into pumpkins. Who else we got here? All right. So I want to hear from Timothy. He's new to our team. So what would you like to share about goal setting, Timothy? The mic is yours.
So I was also going to say another good place to write down goals is you can't really see them, but I write mine on mirrors. Like you get a dry erase marker, just write it on any mirror. Got some written this one, some written back there. So that's another good spot to write stuff down. The other good thing about goals is just like they give you a stopping point, because otherwise, like me especially, I'll just like get focused on something, if I don't have an end point, I will just keep going and going and like redo the same thing like 1,000 times. And it's like, no, did it. Goal's done. Stop there. So
I love that. I love whiteboards. Okay, you guys are gonna find out. I love whiteboards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 whiteboards in my tiny office. I don't know if you guys could see this. I have a huge whiteboard right there. Okay, it's big.
yeah, same concept, just with a mirror.
That's right. Big, big whiteboard. And one of the things I do on my whiteboards, in fact, I will show this to you guys. These are really cool that have the time. So I write down, so I do my journal at night. I write down 3 things that I did well, 3 things I could improve on, 3 things I could have done better. Because I don't know about any of you, but I'm not perfect. I still muck things up sometimes, okay? And then I write down 3 gratitudes, 3 things that I'm grateful for in that day. And then 3 things, the top 3 that I'm going to get done the next day. And then I rewrite my schedule. Yes, I have an electronic appointment book. Yes, it has all the alerts and alarms on it, but I also write it down on my whiteboard. And I break up my day in mini days. 6 to noon. What am I getting done between 6 and noon? Noon to 6 p.m. What am I getting done between 12 and 6 p.m.? And then 6 p.m. to midnight. I may be going to sleep at that time. You know, I don't always stay up till midnight. But what that does for me is it allows me to kind of have a restart button. So if my morning kind of gets a little off, at midday, at noon, I know I can push the restart button and kind of get back on track, right? If I've had some distractions, some things didn't go right, or I've gotten a little bit off track, then I can push that restart button. Then at 6 p.m. again, I push the restart button. What is it that I still need to get done? What did I do my top 3? Is there anything that I need to do to finish that up? So maybe that'll help you guys, but definitely that's what I'm doing. And you guys are having a great time here in the comments. We love this. By the way, what do you do? What can you share about what you do? And because someone's looking for you. I love that you guys all know each other. This is beautiful. It's like a little, and then we have, oh my goodness, we have Mr. I'll Make You Famous, Godfather of LinkedIn. Great to see you. Great to have you. So that's what we wanted to share, just a little golden nuggets today. You know, if we work on our goals and focus on getting just 1% better every day, do you know in 100 days, you'll be 100% better? I know the math doesn't really math, but what I'm saying is don't beat yourself up. Whatever didn't go right, didn't go right. Give yourself grace. Push the start button, the do-over button tomorrow, and you can get back on track. And just focus on getting something done to move you forward towards your goal, right? If you do one thing every day to move you forward on your goal, you will be surprised. In 90 days, you're going to see how much that you've moved the needle. It doesn't have to be, think about it this way. If we want to get in better shape, we don't go to the gym one day for 8 hours and then expect that we're going to be in great shape, right? We go to the gym consistently. We're going to go to the gym, maybe not every day, but maybe 3, 4, 5 days a week. And then over time, you start to see improved results. In karate, we call that kaizen. It's small actions that over time have a tremendous and dramatic results.
I love that you do your time blocks.
I did not originate that. I learned that from my mentor, Ed Milet. He calls them mini days. And for me, it really does help because if something gets off track in the morning, then I don't feel like I have lost my day. You know, I can reset it. And then also at the same time, it gives me an opportunity to kind of regroup and give myself credit when things went right. Right? We have to celebrate those little wins. So if a phone call happened or I got a referral, I had someone that reached out to me, when it's noon, I'm going to give myself that
Great.
pat on the back. Absolutely. We have to do that and take a little celebration. Maybe it's 5 minutes. Maybe it's going for a quick little walk. Maybe it's having a nice cup of tea. Maybe it's having a conversation with a friend. But I absolutely believe that we should reward ourselves. And then at 6 p.m., the same thing. Listen, I'm a night owl by nature. Okay. I really don't sleep a whole lot. But so staying up till midnight for me is not unusual. I have to really force myself and focus to get to bed to get to sleep before midnight. But, wherever you are, let's see. What does Michelle said? Yeah, that makes sense. I hope this is making sense.
I just wanted to talk. If you get 1% better for 100 days, that days you're 100%.
I'm sorry. Tim.
For 100 days, at the end of the 100 days, you're 101% better.
Whoop, whoop, 101% better.
Because math.
There you go. He is mathing our math for us. I love that. That's when you have somebody that is technical. I think he's a math wizard. I don't know. I'm not a math wizard. Definitely, I use a calculator all the time. But yeah, so I will say in 100 days, I'll be 101% better. I will upgrade that. Thank you so much, Timothy. So folks, listen, we're looking to grow this team. If you're looking to make some extra income, maybe you're looking for a side hustle, maybe you're looking for an encore career, and you're somebody who is on social media. Obviously you are if you're seeing this, you're on LinkedIn. If you know business owners or you know employees that are going without benefits and you would love to join our crusade, we would love to talk to you about joining our team. We have a lot of fun here. We get some serious stuff done, but we also really have a crusade in our heart to bring zero net cost benefits to our community. I believe that it's the way of the future. And you are all meeting each other here. It is a win-win. Let's see, what do you have here? Oh, go to sleep with a movie. I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV. So what I do is I listen to different things. I listen to affirmations. I listen to different, they have like 432 hertz. So I listen to a lot of different things like that. I have a whole sleeping routine. I love to sleep, but I don't like to go to sleep. I know. I don't know how that makes sense. Once I'm asleep, I really love it. But going to sleep is not, I have too many things I want to do. Like my mind is busy. That's right. You are right, Michelle. I want to help you. I want to teach you. I want to help you to grow and thrive and make this 2025 your year, the best year of your life. And I love what you're saying here, William. Yes, we see Kenny everywhere. I don't think Kenny sleeps at all either. I see him all the time. Sometimes he's sleeping on LinkedIn though too. So, well, thank you so much, everyone. We appreciate you. We appreciate the comments. And we're here every single Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, talking about zero net cost benefits and, talking about a lot of different things. So appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, team. Appreciate all of you. And we will see you. Yes, the frequency. Oh, I'll try that one. Frequency sleep experience. I'll have to check that out. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.